Hey guys, Never Stop Done here today, and we are going to be making our Legends Festival 2025 predictions for part 1, 2 and 3. I am very excited for it because I think it's going to be within the next 3 weeks or so. It tends to be occurring around the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the week before November finishes, or maybe between the 21st to the 24th, that around the time. But yeah, we haven't got too long left until we get it, and it could be insane. I think there's a lot of potential for a lot of stuff to happen. I feel like this year specifically, we are definitely missing a few certain tags that haven't been seen a lot or at all this year. So just take a look at what we've gotten this year quickly before we get into it. We see all these ultras are kind of the ones for this year. Beast Gohan was last Legends Fest, so I'm not going to count him. So all of these 5, not too bad. 2 of them for the anniversary. I wonder if we will get 2 for this Legends Fest as well. If we do, that would be okay. I feel like these 2 were handled pretty well. I feel like they gave a lot of crystals as well, and hopefully they will give a lot of crystals for people to survive on something for 2 ultras. But if they don't do 2 ultras, that'll be fine by me as well. So yeah, that was what we got in terms of ultras. In terms of sparkings and LFs, we could see from the recent Gohan and Goku all the way up to, I think, yeah, it's around here, this Super Saiyan Gohan. These are all the units we've seen, and as you could see, not a lot of Fusion Warriors. If anything, the only Fusion Warrior that's been released was Fusion Zamasu and then his Ultra Corrupt version. So only 2, and they're pretty much just the same unit. And then nothing else. Also, what we haven't had a lot of is movies. So movies wasn't represented in the 6th anniversary at all. We got Metal Cooler and King Code. We got Android 13 and Android 14 and 15. They've been a bit more recent, but still not a lot of representation. Only 2 LFs and 2 1% sparkings, and yeah, I feel like those are 2 pretty big tags in terms of what we will see there. And then the one I would say could make a return, Daima. We've only had these 4 this year, and then last Legends Fest we had these 2 as well, so not a crazy amount. I think, yeah, we had the Goku Mini 2 versions. One of them was free, and Glorio as well last year. So not a lot of Daima units, and we could definitely see a lot of Daima. So let's get into these predictions. Okay, so before we get into the actual predictions, I want to just give a shout out to Ricochet GFX with an X. I am going to be taking a look at their art. I probably will use some of their art for the thumbnail just to get your lot's attention. But yeah, it's some of the best art I've seen someone make. It's incredible. Some concepts of ultras come out, like all the ultra animations, everything. You get to see crazy arts and everything. So yeah, shout out to them. I'm going to be taking a look at their art, and let's get straight into it. So for part 1, I think it's pretty standard what we all would love. Tag Cinco Fusion Gorge Super Gogeta. They start off with Goku and Vegeta when they were fighting Janemba, in how it could be they were in Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 2, or Super Saiyan whatever forms they are. I can't quite remember, but they have a tag unit at first, and then over time they will build it up so that they can fuse into Super Gogeta, and then his LF will just be absolutely insane. I feel like it can be one of the best things we've ever seen. So hopefully Legends doesn't miss and does something crazy like that when we do get him. I would love him for Legends Fest, but if he doesn't give it, well, if we don't get him now, it isn't the end of the world, because we will get this unit at some point. The main reason why I want it for Legends Fest as well, because I don't want to just save it every single time for an anniversary. I would like them to mix it up. So for them to do it, not the Legends Festival after or the anniversary after, but the Legends Festival after that, the next year's one, I think that would be great. So the first LF is a tag Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, who fused into Super Gogeta. And then of course the counterpart to that, kind of opposite to the 6th anniversary, I want the tag Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta that fused into Vegito Blue. I think that would just be insane. Once again, it is kind of copying the theme of the 6th anniversary, but it was so good, so successful. This will just be as good. It will be the best Legends Fest, as that was the best 6th anniversary part 1 we've ever gotten. This will be the best Legends Festival part 1 that we could ever have. So yeah, if they pair these two up for part 1, even if they mix it so that they're not all, both part 1, that will be fine by me. But still, I would love to see them together. They will just be insane. In terms of 1% sparking, so I was thinking there are quite a few options here. We had the Frieza was in there, we had Gohan and Vidal. We could have a tag of them or an assist unit. We do have a Gotenks at some point, so maybe a 1% Gotenks for this. It could be just standalone Gotenks, or it could be him in a greater Super Saiyan form or whatnot. But yeah, that'll be pretty cool for that one. For this one, there were two things I actually thought about this one. The first one is obviously being the fusion. The second one was it being Vegito Blue that revives into a Sword of Hope Trunks. That would be pretty insane as well. I was thinking something like that. If not, I want the 1% sparking to be a Sword of Hope Trunks of some kind, because we haven't had a version of this in a while. So either pair these two together in some sort of LF revival mechanic, or just give a synchro fusion gold to this guy. But either or, it'll be fine. If it is the revival version, in terms of a 1% sparking, I would probably say, let's see, maybe a Goasu. I think we haven't ever had a Goasu, so that would be a pretty cool representation in the game for the first time. So yeah, that could just be the 1% sparking overall, even if we get a fusion. So yeah, that'll be a pretty cool part 1 in my opinion. So let's move on to part 2. Now for part 2, I have 3 candidates. Obviously it can only be 2 of them, but I couldn't choose quite out of these 3, so I'm gonna say 3 that I think could represent it, but obviously only 2 of them can exist. So the first one, I want it to be a transforming Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that does the father-son Kamehameha. Like, we haven't had a proper representation of that since his first LF, so for him to get a new representation in Legends Fest would be insane. I think then just drop as a 1% sparking a perfect Cell. We haven't had a 1% sparking just perfect Cell in a very long time, so that would just pair nicely with that. So that's one option. The second one, a Daima Super Saiyan 3 Mini Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku. I feel like maybe a revival, it could just be a transformation or even a succession of some sort, but I want to see that happen. I want to see Daima get some representation. In terms of a 1% sparking, it could be one of the Tamigamis that we haven't seen. So yeah, that would just be very cool. I would say probably Tamagami number 2 or 1 would be just nice to see, because we haven't seen them. If not, I don't think they would give the evil third eye big boss just as a 1% sparking. He will get probably a representation as an LF, if not an Ultra at some point, but I think an LF first. And then the third option I thought, only because we haven't got one at all this year since his Ultra during last Legends Fest, a Beast Gohan. I was saying a tag with Orange Piccolo, because that would just be something new rather than just a standalone Beast Gohan. So a tag Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo, because that would just be insane. I think it would just be an insane representation of this unit and what it's capable of, because we haven't had an Orange Piccolo since his reviving LF since the 4th or no 5th anniversary. So yeah, that would be pretty cool. And then I would like new gammas. I would want a new representation of the gammas in like a 1% sparking form. They could even give Gamma 1. I think Gamma 1 would be a nice addition to this. So yeah, I think that would be insane. So either of these three. It would be pretty cool to have these two, because obviously two versions of Gohan, both of them his like probably greatest moments. But I do want Daima as well, so it's tough to decide exactly what I would want. And then for the Ultra, I have kind of two options. I think one everyone knows, Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It just would fit so well. Ultra Vegeta has gotten a representation in this game. We have Ultra Gogeta, and then to top it off, we just get this guy who would be insane for everything. I feel like they would just make him exactly how you'd want him to be. The animations would just be top tier, and you would just want the unit. If not him, I want an Ultra Broly, like full rage Super Saiyan, full power Broly that just goes absolutely berserk and is like so powerful nothing can just match his strength. So yeah, part 1, Synchro, Gorge, Fusion, Super Gogeta and Vegeta Blue. Part 2, transforming Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Super Saiyan 3 Goku Mini to Super Saiyan 4 Goku Mini, or tag Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. And then part 3, it could be a duo Ultra. As I said, they did it for the anniversary. We could see it again, but I doubt they would do it 2 big celebrations in a row. I feel like they only did it for the 7th anniversary because it was special. So either Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Power Broly. So let me know what you think about this. Once again, shout out to Ricochet. All those arts you see, all of these, they're just some of the arts you can see from them, because it's just insane. So shout out to them. Insane arts, and they just keep on coming. So let me know if you're excited for that. Let me know if you think it might be something else, maybe something I've just glossed over. And yeah, if we hit a certain amount of likes, I will say the Zenkai's unique equips that I think we should get for Legends Fest as well, which we should get a lot of. So other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, and if you want to see more in the future, subscribe. See you on the next one. Goodbye.